tell us a little bit about not just financial POA, and what other advice would you give as far as being able to have some oversight into her financial accounts?
Great question. I do think navigating, having the legal um, specifications in place is step one. And then what we were able to do was, because I was named her successor trustee, I think is the right term. Obviously, this was, before she passed, but she had a trust set up. I was her successor trustee. And then what that allowed me to do was work with my mom on all of her financial, I guess, different assets, and contact all of them and be able to identify myself as her successor trustee, so that when and if something shifted and I had to either be making decisions on her behalf or at the time of death, it allowed me to step in and answer questions or get things kind of moving through, the trust process. Um, I think what you're maybe talking about is like a TOD or a POD, so like payable upon death, I think, or something of that nature is kind of the banking terminologies that they have, so that when someone does pass, their assets aren't frozen, and then they have these um, specifications in place that your husband in your case and me in my mom's case was already identified on the accounts as the responsible party that could step in and make decisions, because there's still bills to be paid and things to kind of navigate. And so the last thing you want is not to be able to have access to some of those funds. But it all stepped with being able to have not just financial power of attorney, but being named as her successor trustee, so that those assets and different banks and annuities and all of those things, I had to provide them paperwork in advance, but they had it all on hand, which made me able to navigate the decision making for her.